Hello, hello. We are going live. Podcast on Prince, Michael Dean, podcast Juice. What's happening? It's just a Saturday afternoon doing our thing here. Uh, just decided why don't we go live? I was being interviewed on another podcast. I was like, man, might as well spark up the mics and get on and do something. So that's what we're doing. Believe Ampou is going to be jumping in here any second, but give me a second here. I want to make sure we got everything set up right. We're going to take some phone calls too. So if you wanted to chop it up with us, well, we're going to do that today. So give me a second. Make sure this is going out to everybody. What's up, Dina, Steven, Deja, V Shell? What's going on? You out there in Atlanta? That's what's up. ATL. Give me a second here. We're going to talk about a few things tonight. We might get into some other conversations too, but of course, we want to show a little love to this guy right here. And get into that. And also a book that somebody sent to Gracie, but this is kind of cool. Just got this yesterday. If y'all can see that. So we'll get into that a little bit and jump into some of these questions here. What's up, Ken? Man, what'd you say? How do you feel about Kirk Johnson being part of the recent celebration? Well, I'm feeling all kind of ways about it. That's kind of one of those elephant in the room type conversations. And you know what? I'm not at liberty, or I'm not for me to speak on that. Salute to all the brothers. That's what I can tell you. And let those closer deal with that and ask the questions. I'm a fan, so I'm gonna stay in my lane. That's not. Sometimes we're gonna get into grown folks' business. So that's what I say to that. Torrin Owens, how you doing? What's up? Mel Smith, what's going on? Holfer, P. Williams, I hope I'm saying that right. What's up? Man, I hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday. Who went out to the record store and picked up the Gold Experience vinyl? It came out today. I know a lot of people. I see a lot of people online scoop that up. Did you get one? What's up, Sandra? I see you saying hello. Let's see here. Let's bump that on. So yeah, you can certainly call in. If you got something you want to get off your chest, or just want to call in and chop it up, come on through. Mel Smith, what's going on? Marilyn, Tammy. Yeah, we're here live. We are here live. Somebody call me. Call me up. Been waiting for the phone call, girl. Where you at? We got Ampou. Should be coming in here shortly. As I said. Neil Dash, how you doing, sir? Said happy for the record store day deal, but also low-key mad that my having the original vinyl promo isn't special anymore. Hey, well, it's all coming out, man. We had our years of being uber elite, but we want to open it up, get more people in. Antone, what's going on? Deja, we sound mad. You went live right now because I want to call in, but I'm around my folks. Well, you can call in around your family. We're not saying nothing crazy. It's a respectable show. This is a family show. So certainly call in. Tell your parents what's up. We were, it's a respectful place. You're in my house. I'm sitting on my couch. We're not going to be talking crazy. But yeah, man, just it's good to be on here. Also, anybody who went to Celebration, call in, tap in. Let us know what you thought. How did it feel? Are you sick? Are you healthy? Like, are you funked out? It was funk pandemic. You know, we're in a pandemic of funk. Don't get it twisted. Still got to have your mask on out there if you choose to. What's up, Mike? Eddie here. Met at the Prince event in Minneapolis back in 2019. You were a great ass. Oh, thank you. That's what's up. I appreciate that. You say Q isn't here, is family friendly. Hilarious. Q could come on. I see he's in the Discord talking, so he might pop in and turn this whole thing into another thing. The number is down below, but the number is 253-205-0220. So call in. And also, if you are on, I see the Facebook comments, so I think we're good. But yeah, call in and let's talk about it. But while we're waiting for Ampou and some phone calls to come in, man, so who picked this up? I got the CD version. Actually went to the record store to get that. I'll show some of the pictures. Good stuff. Purple Rain Prince. We'll show the other side. Good stuff. This is the version that has the CDs and the Blu-ray. I'll show some of the sleeves here. Not bad. Not bad. We got this one. This is a concert that, came out back in the day. Shoot, I had the VHS. That's how I tell you how old this one, it was on VHS. And I wore this out. This was a staple. You had, I can't remember. Some of y'all could tell me if this came out or the VHS, did it come out before the Purple Rain home release, the movie, or did it come after? I can't really remember, but I had both of them. And yeah, Syracuse, it was like an all day, everyday thing I would play as a kid. And I remember, like, my sister, she's 10 years older than me, but we would always perform it in front of the TV along with the watching it. So, of course, I'd be Prince, but my sister would be Wendy, and we would use tennis rackets as the guitars. So, suffice to say, I've seen this thing many times. It was after the movie was only priced to rent. Right. Oh, well, no, wait. The movie, maybe I'm missing. The VHS came out, was priced to sale. Remember, that was like one of the first videotapes, I think, along with Beverly Hills Cop, the movie, that you could actually buy, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, here's the little booklet they got. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but this is a cool release. And I say that because as a person who has listened to this thing for so many times over the years, the way that this new one is mixed is incredible. Like, they did a great job with this mix here. And one of the things that stands out to me is two things. With Brown Mark, well, three things. Brown Mark, specifically, like his bass playing, bananas. Like bananas. Like, you can hear it on a lot of these songs that you couldn't really hear before. And it's just, man, this dude was not playing. I see why Prince wanted to keep Brown Mark around, because he was going crazy. You could also hear more of Wendy's stuff clearly. And also maybe Dr. Fink, the keyboard stuff. But it's just, they was jamming. Like, they was really getting down. Like, Of course, one of my favorites is Possessed, Irresistible Bitch, Possessed section. And I was dope before. Now it's Headbuster. So if you haven't already, I would tell you go pick this up, or if you're just gonna stream it or whatever. But yeah, it's worthy to have and to listen to. The video, I respect, they're giving us the best presentation that they can with what they have to work with. So I'm not mad at that. Would I wish it was sharper picture and clearer? Yes. Um, that's depending on how you watch it. I'm watching it on a pretty nice TV, 4K, big screen. So it's going to show a lot of the graininess and the roughness of that image, probably a lot more than if I was just going to look at it on my computer or something. But in terms of the way it sounds, though, out of control. And, if you're playing it at home like I do, you turn the lights off, get your incense popping, get you something to drink, and turn it up. It's a vibe. Like you'll be caught into it. You're going to have a good time. And Prince is going off. So, I mean, you can't go wrong. Let's be clear. Prince is going off on that. So, yeah, it's incredible. Try and catch up with some of these comments. Y'all call in now. If you want to jump in, the number's 253 205 0220. Call in. Hopefully, you make sure I got the app open. Oh, here we go. Caller, can you hear me? Caller. Oh, I guess they hung up. Try it again. Come on through. You get some kind. You're the lucky ones. I went that years before. Oh, thank you, Pamela. Appreciate that. But yeah, man. So we want to hear from you. Did you pick up Syracuse? If you didn't or you did you remember from back in the day? Have you listened to it? Do you think they should have put this out? Now, I'll say this. I can understand you want to release more Purple Rain type Revolution stuff, but can I also throw this out there? If you're listening, can you guys put out, if you're going to do a Princeton Revolution, go forward just a few years and do Parade, because there's a couple of Parade shows that are filmed that I would hope that you can have the access to the audio and remix that. Put that out. And maybe if they're doing a Parade, I don't know personally, but if they are doing a Parade special edition, boy, they better have like the Detroit birthday show. Was it from '86? Yeah, we need that. Go ahead and remix that one. Hello, caller. You on the
Hey,
air? What was this?
no way. Okay, well, this might be a big surprise, maybe not. Listen, my name is Michael Hogwater, and that might ring a bell to some insiders.
Okay.
But yeah, Michael, I've been a great supporter of your channel, and I truly love
Thank
what
you.
you've meant to the community, the fan community. You've brought on exceptional people, but I think that
Here comes the butt.
having lived with Prince's death and have taken a very yeah, I'm a little nervous here.
That's all right.
First time I do this, but yeah, I think the world would like to know the real truth of what really took place.
Absolutely.
Which I can explain possibly in a fairly short matter. That basically what it all boils down to is that Prince laid down his life to save my life. And this might sound really, really crazy.
We're listening. Go ahead.
Um, so, and the reason I say this is because we all know that coincidence does not exist. And I had no idea that Prince really had such great sympathy for me and my life story.
All right.
And
real quick, it's Michael, correct?
Yes, indeed.
Michael, just because I want to help you out, and I'm thinking of the listeners here.
Yeah.
You're kind of speaking in a lot of codes, and you're kind of going slow. So if I could push you forward just a little bit, when you said that your name would sort of maybe ring some bells, can you give us like why is that? Who are you?
Okay, well, I'm basically a Dutch Canadian who lives in Tucson, Arizona, and
Tucson, Arizona. Okay.
Yeah, Arizona, and so, and the reason, so obviously, to give some insight to the fact that there's a lot of beliefs about certain things that are pushed through the media, but in reality, Prince was a control freak. And we all know that Prince would know exactly what he would do with his fortune, right? That his treasure, as he calls it, right?
Right.
That he built.
Mike, Mike, real quick though, and just to bring you back, go ahead and answer that question I gave you, just so we can have some context to what you're talking about. Can you do that for me?
Yeah. Okay. So what I want to boil it down to is the fact that his music, his words that he's used throughout all his songs basically tell a story. You understand? Gotcha. And that story basically in a great number details my life. And and it's so it runs so deep that once he died, that's when I realized, oh my God, when I started listening over and over to every song ever written, that, oh my God, now I understand that he was really expressing his love in particular to me, right?
You said to you?
That yes, and that that in reality, Michael, he has set up a trust, which is with Co-American, and if you listen to all his songs and all his words, at some point, when the person, the beneficiary, who is in reality is filed with the courts, that someone in the some law office has information that leads potentially to the heir or beneficiary to the state, right? So that's not for nothing. Now,
Mike,
the reason why this
Mike, real quick, sir,
place,
if you're going.
Sure.
So, man, we need to holler offline, and so we'll make sure that we get the situation straight, because we want to make sure we present this information is coherent and stuff. Man, I appreciate you calling in and sharing what you have so far.
And I can go on for quite a long time to explain the details.
We'll get into it later. Mike, thank you, man. Keep working like a job. Thank you.
Yeah.
Lord. All right. I saw some other people calling in. Please call in. But hey, we respect Mike. Salute to Mike. You know what I'm saying? He was nervous. He was on his conspiracy, brother. So it is what it is. I think I saw Big Sexy calling. Call back in, sir. Yeah, man, it was going deep. It's going deep, but I love it. I love it, because there are some questions. There are some questions that need to be answered. Purple elephants in the room that maybe there's simple answers, but you can't be mad at fans still asking, what was up with that situation, the whoopty whoop. So we get it. Right now, though, we're just chilling. I'm at home, we're relaxing. So if you're gonna go into that, you better be ready to kick them facts and No, I think we got Ampou here. Sir, how are you?
I am doing blessed.
Man, you got a hell of a tan, brother.
I don't know what's going on. This is your app.
That's in my
The camera's on. I don't know. Let's see.
Lord. Well, we'll get that together. I think we got another gentleman here. Big Sexy, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. That was heavy.
Hey, man. My man Mike, he had a story to tell. He
definitely has something on his mind, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
People got a story to tell. I know. This is confusion. So salute to Mike.
Seriously.
Man. Well, how you doing, man?
All right, man. I'm doing great. Let's get into this, man. Today is Record Store Day. Did you get your copy of Gold Experience?
Absolutely not. No, I didn't go out. I didn't get it.
Man.
You get yours?
Well, I got mine.
Gotta get
I
yours.
actually went out among the record vinyl crew and got mine.
Nice. Now, explain to us, is it just that this is the first time it's being released on vinyl after a long being unreleased? Is that what it is?
My understanding is back in '95, when they finally released the CD, I think there was like a limited run of vinyl, but please correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first time it's been released, in a wide format like this. So it should do pretty well.
Okay. Yeah, man. That's exciting. I love seeing people excited about it. And going out there getting that. I'm not mad at it. I think I still got my CD from the original release sitting in the car. Like that still get played to this day.
Oh, mine too.
Yeah. So now, is there a reason why the cover is different than the release? Was that the promo style cover or something? Like what?
Well, it's a promo style, and I think it's because they want to really highlight it. That is really about Record Store Day than just doing a reissue, because the Time reissue was more of a reissue, obviously, and this is more in line with Record Store Day, and they wanted to look like a promo, and it looks great. Two yellow or gold records inside, a lot of pictures. They did a good job on it.
Dorothy. Yeah, they did. Now, what's in the inside? Is it just the vinyl? Is there any other pictures or anything? Or have you opened yours?
Well, there's a picture. I have not opened mine yet.
Okay.
Let's open it right now.
You're gonna do
see what's in this.
Imaginary unboxing. It's the first time ever.
The virtual unboxing. Here we go. All right. I've opened up. Inside, I have the 2 albums. And let's see. Yep, that's about it. 2 albums.
So
they are on yellow vinyl. Okay. But that's it.
How much did that cost?
They look great, though. This was $33 because it is a 2-record set, and each disc is spinning at 45 and not 33.
Okay.
That makes a difference.
That's what's up.
So this was definitely aimed at the audiophile heads out there among us too.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. I might pick it up if they still have it. I just discovered a record store not close to me, but in the town. Coincidentally, they have a huge mural of the Welcome to America cover on the outside of the building, which is cool.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I'll see if they got it. Pick it up just to have it. I don't even got my vinyl. My record player ain't even set up, but I'll have it anyway. How about that? But cool, man.
Come on, man. You got to catch up now. Me and Jackie got these high-end turntables doing our thing.
Yeah. Eating.
Oh yeah.
High-end turntables. Eating high-end turntables.
Point taken.
But all in good time. All in good time. Now, I don't know what's going on with Ampou. He's having some connection issues. Man, Mark, man, I'm gonna let you go because I want some other people to call in. If you want to jump on your computer and jump in, you can certainly do that, and I'll bring you in too.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. I can jump in for a bit.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Lord.
My bad.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm doing okay. It's hot as hell in Los Angeles.
Hold on, Ampou. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Joshua, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Man, how you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. In light of everything that's going on surrounding the nation and the world, brothers.
Man, we good. We good. We got Ampou in the building, sir. How are you, Mr. Ampou?
I'm doing well. It's just pretty hot out here in LA.
Okay, okay. Well, let's see. We just conversating today. Joshua, where you calling from again?
Right now, I'm calling from the Intercontinental. I'm calling from Kansas right now, man.
Instead of who?
Wichita, Kansas.
Wichita, Kansas. My man said Wichita, Kansas. Well, you better say it like you mean.
Wow. I didn't know. It's like we done made it over there.
I'm messing with you, man.
I don't know how I made it over here.
Hey, you did. That's all good. Well, now it's popping though. Apparently, that's the spot now. Wichita,
Yes,
Kansas. Okay. Well, did you pick up the Princeton Revolution live?
We were playing. We were playing, and I'd say, man, they need to run it. They had to work on it. You know, it's such an iconic release. I guess they had to put it out again.
Yeah. Oh, you know they're gonna get their money, but no, they did a good job.
Oh,
with
they
it.
got to.
They did a good job with it for real. Absolutely. Ampou, did you grab any of these new releases?
Nah, I'm fully digital. I'm fully digital. There's only and it's got to be like something really really dope for me to want to get. Like I wanted that Sign of the Times vinyl, but they wanted way too much money for that. And the Gold Experience. First of all, that Gold Experience CD cost me $75. So yes. I bought it off of eBay.
Oh, they got you.
Yes,
Somebody got you.
About 15 years ago. And yeah. No, that was pretty much the going rate to get that CD.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm not about to spend more on it again.
You know what? Honestly, the advocate, I would pay for the Gold Experience. I would. I would pay for the Gold. Anybody who knows me know I'm an NPG fan for life.
Okay.
So I will pay money for the new power generation. I absolutely would.
Got you. Did you go to do a celebration by any chance, Joshua?
No, man, I was working.
Oh, okay. I feel that. It sound like we all missed a real dope performance by the NPG.
I heard they rocked it, man.
Yeah, they got down. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, listen, man, I appreciate you calling in as always.
Yes, sir, man.
And take it light, man. We'll talk to you next time.
Y'all have.
All right, peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it opens up the phone line, so please call in. I want to know what turns you on. Was that Joe?
Wow, Huffler P. Williams said the Sign of the Times deluxe set was $750 in Australia.
Oh, damn. That's a lot of funk. Well, I guess it's, time, that's a sign of the times, everything's going up. But god damn, that is a lot of money. Yeah, I would have had to just go on and deal with the digital on that one.
Right.
Cool on that. But yeah, phone calls come on in. Ampou, what's been going on with you, sir?
Man, just a lot of great opportunities. A couple weeks ago, I got to attend a number of Emmys events because your boy is a voting national member of the Television Academy.
Get his flexing.
Yeah, no, it's just a little bit of popping to the collar.
Lord,
So
you got to sit at the table.
Yeah, the kids' table next to the bathroom.
Hilarious.
So I went to the Abbott Elementary. I don't know if you've seen that show. Really great, funny show.
I heard of it.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's really hilarious. And I went to their FYC event. It was really cool. Seeing Shirley Ralph, Quinta Brunson, really amazing and talented young woman. She started off with a viral clip. I don't know if you've seen it. It's the girl that's standing at the movie theater concession line, and the guy's ordering all this food. She's like, "Oh, he got money! He got money! I know you probably seen it.
I don't remember that one.
Yes,
We got another caller coming in. Caller 372. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey man, this is Kamani Star. I'm from New York City, but I currently live in the UK.
Oh man, what's going on, Star?
It's all good. I've been a Prince fan I'm a musician, by the way, black rocker, my whole thing, multi-instrumentalist, just like our boy. And I have a lot of the Prince concert you have, that's from Syracuse, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
I bought that videotape about probably about in the 90s. I bought that videotape on videotape.
Oh, okay.
Like so a long time ago. But I have a couple of are we all Prince fans here, right?
Absolutely.
All right. I have a couple of like unpopular opinions among most Prince fans, and I just wanted to share one with you. Is that cool?
Oh boy. Well, I guess it's good for you to be in London.
Floor is yours, sir. Go ahead. Just don't,
okay.
Beware of the smoke.
Okay. I'm used to smoke. I live in smoke. You know what I mean? It's all good.
You said I live in smoke.
It's all good. All right. I live in smoke. It's all good. The thing is I have a theory that I think that Prince's best album was really Sign of the Times, personally.
How was that smoke?
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear the crazy take.
And the thing is, like, I don't know if, for me, I think that when people dig on Purple Rain, I don't know if they really get, or if they're really a true. I'm not saying if you like Purple Rain, if that's your favorite album by Prince, I don't know if you really understood Prince, the true genius of what Prince really was. And it's my opinion. Okay. Like I have an opinion on that.
No, that's your opinion.
Because I felt like people don't realize this, but Purple Rain was really a collaboration of like everyone in the band, and Sign of the Times was more just like him leading a charge by himself. So I felt like if you can dig on that a little more, and I just wanted to share that opinion with you and wanted to know what you thought of that.
Sure.
But weren't some of those songs left holdovers from the work he was doing with the Revolution for what he was going to do to Dream Factory? Yeah. Like Strange Relationship, Starfish and Coffee.
Great.
It's going to be a beautiful night. I mean, he credits them on that album.
Oh, he does? I didn't even know that. Okay. Because I felt like he was more, because even with the Purple Rain movie, I felt that even the Purple Rain movie made people kind of almost enjoy the music more, where like I felt like even Purple Rain, the album had a visual aid, which was the movie Purple Rain, which made it more palatable for people. But then when it came down to like, say, Sign of the Times, or like where it was just music, it had a visual aid too, but it was just music. You know what I mean? And I felt like, did that go over some of the people who claimed to like Prince? I was wondering if like Purple Rain was more about the persona, and I felt that Sign of the Times was more about the music.
Okay. Well,
sir, I'm sorry. I would have to respectfully disagree, and I'd say both were about the music. At least as far as I'm concerned, as far as Prince, I don't know how fandom received it, but absolutely both were about the music. I feel like with Purple Rain, he used the movie to push out the music and show that, hey, you guys are sleeping on me. This is what I'm capable of doing, and you guys gonna gobble it all up, 12 million plus.
Okay, because you know what? It's really interesting. Like when I saw Prince's trajectory of his career, I like when you see him when he first came out. I think that he had kind of almost a black rocker vibe, like he was on some almost sly Jimi Hendrix vibe. And I think when he had to become a person that was going to work in the industry, he kind of catered to becoming this kind of new wave black guy. And then, but I felt musically he was so much more than that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
I can kind of see where you're coming from, but I disagree as well. I think both albums are dope. Now, I prefer Sign of the Times, but
Okay.
I feel like Purple Rain is an absolute classic, genius
It's a
album.
masterpiece.
It is a masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece. I'm not. It's a
I would
masterpiece. I'm not
argue that
saying
Sign of the Times is really the one that is watered down, because I prefer, if he was able to put out Crystal Ball, the 3-album knock you off the head joint that he wanted to do, and Sign of the Times is more of a compromise version of that, but it's still superior. But I'm just saying, I think like in a purest sense, Sign of the Times is not what he wanted to do originally.
You don't think so?
Well, no,
You
he
think
wanted
so?
to, he came to them with the 3 albums, said, "Yo, I want y'all to put this out." And they's like, "Nah, we're not doing that. You're gonna chop it down."
Okay. You always wonder. I always wonder what a guy like Prince would do now if because before he died, he didn't seem like he was an internet savvy. But if he was if he were to come around today, being this kind of internet savvy dude who really wanted creative control and was his musical genius, what would he have done with the internet? A guy like that. I always, think about that.
Do you ever hear of the MPG Music Club?
Nah, haven't.
Okay. So when you started, you was like, we were hardcore. I thought you said we were hardcore Prince. Maybe you just said we were Prince fans. Princeton already did that. Like he was blazing the trail with the internet stuff. So when you make a comment like that, I'm gonna say go do your Googles, because he was one of the first cats to do that. Go ahead.
Oh, I remember at first he didn't really want to go on YouTube and things like that. You know what I mean? Like it seemed like that's what I remember, that he didn't even want to be on YouTube and like, so he didn't seem like, I don't know if he really, to me, like that's what I'd seen of Prince. But I noticed like it wasn't like, I mean, I don't know if he thought about iTunes, but he wasn't like, say, like, well, now you have to do social media to make money in music. Like there's no other way about it. Where he was kind of like, I mean, in that time when it was still, I don't know, like, yeah, he did some things on the internet, but it wasn't like, he didn't have that internet presence the way like artists that came about later did.
Actually, I must say he had a bigger online presence then, because he was the first one doing that. But I understand you might not be aware of that. So I'm gonna say, if you do your Googles, you do some research, you'll see that Prince was one of the guys leading that, selling his stuff direct to the customer using the internet. So he kind of was on that.
Well, okay, but I don't know how much, like maybe that, but I don't know, like, because the internet, social media as a whole.
I'm sorry. Real quick. No disrespect. How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 52, 51.
Oh, we're the same age.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So because like my thing is like, I feel like you're looking at his work through the lens of the current social media space and the social media space that's grew since 2009. And I feel I don't want to speak for Prince, but I feel like he didn't really see the value in it until later on, when he saw, or somebody came to him and was like, hey, this is how you can take this social media thing to the next level, or selling your music. But I mean, he had the music club, he had the websites. I just think that since you've gotten used to and accustomed to artists going through social media, at sometimes to their detriment, because there's some people aren't like Beyonce and Jay-Z that just use it, get on here, I dropped this, here I'm announcing this, and push and moving on. They're on a Cardi B going back and forth with people and thirst trapping and clout chasing. Yeah, they are. Come on, Mike. They do be clout chasing on social media. And I think maybe you become accustomed to music artists leveraging and using social media in that manner, as opposed to the manner in which Prince did. But he he was late. He was a late adapter to social media, but he absolutely was an early adapter to the internet and the uses of how he can get his music out there and consumed.
There you go. Ampou,
Okay.
thank you, sir. My man, we got more calls coming in. I'm sorry, what was your name one more time? Tony?
Well, can I say one more thing? Just one more thing. I got to ask you one more question. One question. Is that
Right,
cool?
but before you do that, answer my question. What's your name again?
Okay. Oh, my bad. Kamani. I just
Kamani.
have one more question.
All right, Kamani, answer your
One-
question,
one-
sir. Go ahead.
One more question. I thought the Third Eye Girl group, or it's more of a statement. I thought the Third Eye Girl group really, like, I thought he was off the chain with that because I felt his black rocker side just came out. And I always felt like, in my opinion, I always felt that's what he always really wanted to do. That's just an opinion of mine.
All right, man. I respect you. Thank you, sir.
All
All right, boy. We got another of the Avengers going to jump in here. Big Sexy. Sir, how are you in the building?
Yo,
Man.
what it is.
Man, you just came in. Yeah, I love it. We are here. We here tonight. Okay. If you want, certainly call in. You want to tap in and holler at us. Man, this is why doing these podcasts and salute to everybody that does podcasts or YouTube. Why we got to make sure we push the information out so that the Prince fans can know, like, oh, I didn't know Prince did that or this, because like my man, he came in. Are we talking about real Prince fans here? Absolutely. Okay. Well, then what about like, man, we got
I
he was
was
a
like,
little, and he was kicking some stuff, but it was like, actually, my man, he did that. Whoop whoop whoop. Oh, okay. But what about? It's not a what up. It's not a what. This is the fact. So this is why we should. This is good. Why we can do this and straighten stuff out. Another person is jumping in the line. Caller 804. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Michael Dean, man, it's Ricky. What's up?
What's up, Rick? We need you on video.
Hey, man, I just called to support, man. I'm going to support your endeavor.
Absolutely. Appreciate it, man. Nothing much. So, Grown Folks Podcast, you're a part of that, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Some people know who you are. Man, real quick, what did you think of the, have you had a chance to listen to this Prince and the Revolution live?
Yeah. I caught it, back in the day, real time.
Mm-hmm.
Caught it when it came out on video. Caught it when it was with the DVD with the first deluxe of Purple Rain. Waiting on my new set to come in the mail like any day now. So yeah, I caught it.
So what'd you think of the remix, this new mix of it?
I mean, sound quality wise and visually wise, I think it was cool. I know a lot of people were kind of, felt a certain way that they're having to go back and redo this again, like when we already had it.
Mm-hmm.
Some people feel like they keep going back to milk the same cow. And I can get that. I know everyone's anxious for something different, something new from a different era. So, but, my thing is if they're going to do that with this one, I would hope that the estate would do that with the future things that they, tend to put out in terms of sound quality and visual stuff. So,
Okay.
What did you think about it?
Oh, I loved it, man. Listening to it, it's a whole different listening experience from what I'm used to. So I dig it, man. I listened to it in the car. It was banging. Listen to it on my headphones. It's beautiful. So Brown. I'm just saying Brown Mark all day. Like he.
Yeah. It was strange because they had a Sirius channel 104 was the Prince channel for about a week, which I could have sworn they said it was going to be a month. And then when they said this is fresh off of the Purple Rain remastered album, concert album, I was like, here they go with this shit again. But they played Delirious, and I was like, something's a whole lot different with this. What's going on? And then, like, Mike, I think you mentioned it in one of your posts. It's like, yeah, Brown Mark is killing it in there. I was like, Oh, so then I went back and started listening to everything. And I had to go to Irresistible Bitch because and I was like, damn, okay, all right, they did the thing on here. This does feel like a different listening experience.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Well, man, so, they I mean, again, like everybody has their favorite era. And so, some people are kind of like this again. Some people are just discovering this like for the first time. For those of us that have been on that train ride for most of our lives, I would just hope that they would give the same, technical courtesy to the other eras also, in terms of sound quality and stuff like that. Because if you're amazed by the sound from this, imagine what that sound would be like if they do a Love Sexy show this way.
Yeah. Shit, or parade.
Yeah. So that's cool. Yeah, but I'm glad to see that they were able to go back and kind of fine tune this, and hopefully they do it again. But I got a feeling, man, the state might milk this. I think they're gonna milk this era for a while. I wouldn't be surprised in the coming years if we get the birthday show released.
You talking about the one from 83 or 4 or something, or you talking
84?
about? Okay, yeah.
I'm talking about 84 First Avenue show.
Yeah. That one's hot though.
You mentioned that. I'm surprised that they haven't released the First Ave show where he debuted those songs, because I'm thinking, this is what they did with the concert. Absolutely, it was already commercially released. But I'm like, if that's around that Purple Rain era, it's Purple Rain music. I'm really shocked that they haven't put that out there.
Didn't they announce it was years ago at this point? It was supposed to be released on iTunes or something, and it was going to be a thing. And I don't know. I can't remember why it didn't come out. And maybe they're holding it for the doc at this point. I don't know, but they did something. They had ready to go at one point.
Because it is what it is. This is a business. Purple Rain sells. Purple Rain is the zeitgeist of music. People know that. So I'm like, if you want to say, hey, listen and watch these songs be recorded live at First Ave, this thing, I think that sells.
Also, I don't believe that. Did I miss something? Also, I don't believe that. Oh, of course. I don't believe that this has ever been released in an official format since 1985 or so. So I see why they would want to do this. I don't think it's on DVD. The last thing they had was a Hi-Fi VHS.
Didn't it come out with the Purple Rain release a couple years ago?
The Purple Deluxe, but between those two times, it ain't out there. And in addition to giving Mark his flowers, is that how we're saying it now? Give him his flowers.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Kids.
That's what the kid youngins say. Yes.
That's what the youngins are saying. All right. I gotta dap up my man Bobby, because the drums really come out on this. And I used to always give him, static, because he was playing those Simmons electronic drums back then. I'm like, eh. But then I heard this. I'm like, okay, now I see what's going on here. I'm okay with this. But I'm with everybody else. I'm ready to see the parade, or especially the Love Sexy from Dortmund. Do that and watch heads explode.
Yeah, that would be a good one, to Dortmund. And there's a couple of good ones from the parade hit and run tour. I hope they don't go with the birthday one, even though that seemed like that was what they call it, filmed. The way they shot it just looks different than a live version.
Professionally filmed.
Yeah. I kind of want the one in I think it's Switzerland that he did, where he played 17 days in concert. But another part of me wants the Tokyo one, where that was the last one of the show. That was the last time that Revolution performed. Yes. And in my opinion, for my money, one of the best live performances of Purple Rain.
That would be dope. Let them be interviewed about that.
Yeah.
Well, man, so I think the challenge for him is that Sound of Times box set. And it was just so just so well done. You know, like I don't think fans are going to accept anything less than that level of a box set moving forward.
Yeah, I got to co-sign that. Yeah,
I mean,
I agree.
I mean, you know, that was so well put together, just in terms of just the book. You know, you got like the DVD, you got the live show, you got the, you know, the vault stuff. And you know, I don't know if every era prior to that or after that has as much vault stuff, but just the presentation of it, I don't think, you know, I think we would be disappointed as fans after getting the Sign of the Times set to go back to the small, like 1999 and Purple Rain sets. You know, like we, you know, I think people would want to see a massive like parade book or a massive Love Sexy thing. I know D'Angelo and Harold Pride would, you know, I know they want to see a massive like Love Sexy thing. So, I mean, you know, so that's probably, you know, something that I'm sure they're kind of saying, okay, how can we still match the Sign of the Times magnitude of like output with the other stuff? I think they can do it now. They have the stuff to do, but I think that's their challenge, is that they can't go back to just, you know, giving us these little small sets after that set.
Right. Want to show some love for super chats. Deja Green says, "Hey, Michael, send the love. I'm ready to see more Prince concerts being remastered from different eras, particularly Diamonds and Pearls. I'm waiting on that. I love watching that concert on YouTube." Deja, thank you. I'm right there with you. Yeah, I want to see more different eras as well. So, what all we've gotten so far? We've gotten Purple Rain, Sign of the Times, 1999.
The originals.
Well, I'm talking about in terms of like video or live concert. That we've gotten released so far.
Well, no, there's just been Purple Rain as far as
Purple Rain, Sign of the Times had a live concert on their video. 1999.
Oh, I thought you meant the estate releases. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. 1999.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did have a. That's right. They did have
those three. So yeah, we got to jump to something else.
Well, I mean, definitely Parade, I feel, is a good one to release. Diamonds and Pearls was a big album. I know I know some of the hardcores may not, and if I'm out of line, then tell me I'm out of line. But I know some of the hardcores may not put it up, revere it as some of the others, but mainstream commercially, that one did what, 3 million? It was a big hit.
It did 8.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah, man.
I'm
just ready for Gangsta.
I think it's all pretty. Yeah, I think all people see is a kind of you know, we kind of want to see a different cast of characters. You know,
people are saying it in the comments too. Piano on the mic. That's a no-brainer.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, easily.
Oh, Welcome to America. That was a good tour as well.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, let's just say this. Everything from this point moving forward should have a live concert with it. Let's just say that. Like every era. I mean, you know, I don't know if they'll ever do a Planet Earth box set, but I would take a live show from the 21 Nights.
Let me live long enough to see that come out. Planet Earth Deluxe Edition.
Well, if they're going to do, you know, on the Diamonds and Pearls theme, we could always tack onto that the what was it called? The Sacrifice of Victor. Put that in there and show the whole show.
But isn't that the Love Symbol album?
Yeah.
Stand corrected. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, as well as that album is, and there's some good underrated cuts. I say underrated because it didn't perform commercially well. I don't think that they'll go to that one. I think that might be third tier. And I'm only saying because of commercial viability.
No, you're right, because the thing is, like Ricky was saying, you know, we are looking for the deluxe box sets, and if they can find a way to appease us and like a smaller set for the casual listener, everybody wins.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you
Yeah.
this question for hardcore people. Then did the hardcore people go out and buy this latest release deluxe edition?
Yes, we did.
Exactly.
I would imagine they probably are. Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you buy the deluxe edition?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't.
What?
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. But no,
Not
I didn't get it yet. And now, so you can only buy it from the estate. So that was like, okay, I'll get around to it. And then when I went to the record store, they obviously they're not going to sell that. So I just got the CD one who's in my face. But
yeah. I mean, okay, we'll put it this way. If you've been on this train since like 84, 83 maybe, you've seen this show and you've heard this show, I mean, enough times, I know, to where even with the remastered stuff, you're still familiar with it. So, you're kind of like, I'll get to it when I get it because I already have it.
I was like that with the
Now,
1999 box set and I missed it.
Yeah. Now for the people who kind of got into Prince post 2016 or maybe later, maybe a few years before, this is probably a must-have if you didn't get the deluxe set with the DVD included with it. And, for some kids that's just getting into them and, I guess their parents see that they're into it. Yeah, they probably are getting it. But, I'm thinking this is probably satisfying more people who probably weren't like they're familiar with this show. As well as just, those people who just like collect everything. Kind of like Mike. You're like, yeah, I kind of got this. Well, I don't have to rush out and get it, but you will eventually get it.
Maybe.
I feel like I'm having a senior moment. I can't believe I forgot that they released the New Year's Eve Paisley Park show from Sign of the Times era.
Yeah.
Yes.
I still watch that.
Yes, that was fire.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Most definitely.
Well, listen,
Most
Mr.
definitely.
Ricky, man, I want to open the line up to other people, but man, thank you so much for calling in. Always appreciate you.
Anytime your fist don't say everybody.
All right, man. Well, enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, man. Y'all stay safe now.
All right, Rick.
Someone mentioned earlier about having the director's cut of Purple Rain, and I'm like, I know they got to have those scenes. Why? How did they not put that together?
Caller 2 or 121. You on the line? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello, my name is Gilbert Garcia. I'm here from San Antonio. I've been a Prince fan basically my whole life. I just wanted to discuss some things with you guys. Big fan of the show. I think what you guys are doing outstanding.
Thank you.
Really knowledgeable. Always learn something new every time I listen to y'all.
Thank you. Appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir. I just had a couple of questions for you guys and some things I wanted to share with you as well as my journey and being part of the Prince family. I'm 40 years old and my brother's about 10 years my senior. And I just want to give you a quick brief on me being a Prince fan and how he's influenced my life in every way, even down to from pop culture to the movies I listen to. It all is one big part of one big bowl of gumbo that has created my the soundtrack of my life, which is Prince now. But even from me being a Spike Lee fan or liking Michael Jordan, it all has something to do with Prince. But what I wanted to discuss with you guys was, and which I'm so glad you guys did this, I'm a big fan of the show, and I always wanted you guys to do something like this so fans can call in and share their experiences about seeing Prince live, which is the coolest part about being a Prince fan, is us being able to go to his shows and seeing him perform.
Mm-hmm.
I had the honor of being able to see Jesse Johnson just earlier in Austin, and I was literally in tears of all the things that he was bringing back to me on memories of my life and Prince alone. You know, him performing Being Black in America. He even did a little bit of Shockadelic
Nice.
instrumental. Well, anyway, I didn't want to bring up too much, but what I wanted to discuss with you guys, and you guys have touched on this before with other guests on the show, about seeing Prince live. I've seen him plenty of times. The first time I've seen Prince is during the Emancipation. He had the Love for One Another benefit tour in L.A. And I can remember it was always taboo to be a Prince fan when I was a kid. You know, it was always taboo. It wasn't cool to be a Prince fan when I was a kid, and especially a kid my age. I was always one of the younger kids at the shows growing up. Until he got older, he started letting kids come in. You know, when he stopped cussing after maybe Rainbow Children. I started seeing a change in Prince's life, and that's what I want to discuss with you guys. What is your opinion about Prince's music, or what do you prefer? It's kind of like that question: do you prefer the Kobe Bryant 8, or do you prefer the Kobe Bryant 24, or do you prefer the Prince when he used to be taboo and wild and crazy, or do you prefer him after Larry Graham? You know what I mean? Where did you guys see that transition? And I want to discuss what caused that transition, and what album did you see that transition happening?
All right, man. Thank you for that. We're going to answer your thing. We'll let you go off the line, but thank you. That's a great answer, a great question. We're going to answer that. Ampou, you want to go first?
Can you repeat the question?
Stop it.
I'm sorry.
Basically, he was asking, man, why are you shining him like that? He was asking you which Prince do you prefer? I guess he said I'm using his words, taboo Prince, I guess, when he was talking nasty or something, versus he said the after Larry Graham Prince, which is shade. But so he's kind of, you know, do you have a preference for either or?
No,
and if there was an album that did that for you?
I don't have a preference for either or, because I would say if I had to gun to the head, it'd have to be Taboo Prince, because there are more hits, more bangers, more albums that I go to versus the post Larry Graham era. No shade whatsoever. He put out some good stuff there, but not the sheer level of what he did prior to that. And as far as, you know, a particular album, I'd have to go two. I always say the Parade album, which for me is the best cohesive thematic album. In my opinion, you put that on track one, you will not finish the album. You will listen to it completely in one setting. That's just what I believe. And the other one is Musicology, because I just feel like there's just so many, you know, really smooth songs on there and some really great stuff that I felt that was his last 5-star album. So that one.
All right. I say mine real quick. I don't prefer either one. I prefer Prince. If I had the gun to my head, I would just probably say I probably prefer musically probably the 80s Prince, and I say musically, but in terms of what he's talking about and just in terms of his presentation, I would probably prefer the Rainbow Children Prince, because to me, the stuff he's saying, Rainbow Children and Welcome to America, so potent and really not caring about how it's going to come across. I actually like that better. I like that Prince better. To me, he would be the Taboo Prince, Rainbow Children forward, in my opinion, because that ain't the safe bet. And he didn't, in my opinion, he was like, man, I'm going to say what I say. But I prefer where he was at his skill set musically. Back then, he wasn't as fine-tuned and masterful as he was in the later years, but just that raw, and almost, it was like it just was more of a feeling in the music, like the way the rhythm and the vibration of his rhythm and the tone back then. That's me all day. You put on any of them 82 tracks, and I can't help but be like, yeah, you know, what's that song? Generation, Bold Generation, like that vibe. Yeah, I can stop right there. But so that's my answer. What about you, Big Sexy?
You know, I got to co-sign that. back pre Larry Prince, the music and the lyrics were just, we're going to do what we're going to do, and damn that. Later in later years, especially during musicology, I noticed this. The musicians around him were more technically proficient, and that kind of made it a little antiseptic. And I'm not ripping anybody, okay? But I remember the long solo that my man Renato did, and it was technically brilliant, but that's not what I'm there to see. I'm there to see and experience the emotion. You know, back when he was doing 1999, you know, you hear a flub note, but so what? Keep going. We're in the groove here. Is the groove tight? Yeah, then let's go. Lyrically, again, same thing. He had some things to say in the early days, and then after he got with Larry, he opened his mind to a whole nother direction and had things to say there. Some people didn't like it. He didn't give a damn. You know, I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and that's the journey of any artist. You know, and that's the challenge to the listener. You know, the artist is like, look, I'm going to go here. Can you hang? Let's find out. You know, he never spoon fed us, or thank you. He never spoon fed us or dumbed it down for anybody. You know, he expected us to keep up, and not everybody could, and that's okay. That's okay.
Wait, hold up. Okay. This is gonna be that one where they're gonna throw the chair at me. That you seen that? Yeah. I'm gonna say he did dumb it down. My name is Prince. He absolutely dumbed it down.
How so? I don't see that dumbing down.
Stop it. See, stop it. See, this is why I can't let you in Daddy's sports.
Hilarious.
Because one, he got on the rap train, and two, it's like he didn't. I feel like he had so many potential great collaborators to work with on a rap hip hop, and he just said, "I'm gonna do it myself." And no disrespect to Tony, he has a great voice for rap. I just think the rhymes were not there yet, and I just felt like he was trying to keep up with the Joneses on that, and that my name is Prince. Yeah, that definitely was a little bit of dumbing down, because he could have, because all I had to do was look at that era of the R&B rap song collaborations that we got, and then you have Prince who can who can come up with the hook, can sing the hook better than almost anybody out there, and have his production on point. And if he had got with, I'm just throwing names out there, if he got Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Tupac, Biggie, Rakim, even if we went back to Rakim,
but the thing is, how do we produce that live?
Big Daddy Kane.
How
can you imagine them on a Prince produced song? Now, we understand how Prince gets down, he likes control, or you're gonna get a Prince song at the end of the day. But I'm just like, I'm sure they could have came up with some lyrics and flowed over some really. I mean, I'm just thinking, can you imagine Rakim doing that instead of Tony M? Again, no shade.
I mean, you say Rakim or anybody. It's kind of
yeah. But I'm just saying that.
You can say that for any rapper.
Yeah.
Rakim. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Well, I don't know if that's a dumbing down. Maybe it's a misstep doing that song, but I don't think that song was dumbed down from like his stance of what he talks about, or even just the way he presents himself. I just think the song wasn't that good. That would be like saying any song you think isn't that good is dumbed down. Like I don't know.
Wait, real quick, say goodbye to everybody. Bye. And what's your favorite Prince song? Little Red Corvette.
Don't prompt her.
Yeah, exactly.
Beat it. But yeah, I know. So what were we talking about? Diamonds and pearls.
The different eras, you know.
Different eras, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think as we've gotten older, some of our fans, we've been around for the long haul. I would hope at this point we can just appreciate all of it and just the whole entire journey. You can kind of put it all in context now. Like some records that I wasn't even really into that much back in the day, I can listen to them now and be like, wow, I wasn't really feeling that, but damn, it feels good to hear this song. Or, you know what, let me sit back and dive into this album now and kind of put myself into maybe what his mindset was and I know what came after this or before it, and I can appreciate it a little different. But every era of Prince to me now is fascinating. Like even like I said, even what somebody might call questionable, I think it's fascinating now looking back at it. It's like, wow, he went and did that. That's crazy. You know, he didn't have to do that, but he went and did this.
And every artist with a big catalog, there's going to be low points when you compare it to other work. That's just reality.
Absolutely. And you know, my man said, "Dead on it is embarrassing." I think that song is tough, man. He's funking on that.
Bob George.
Bob George is tight.
Bob George is funky.
Dead on it.
That one is banging. Oh, y'all.
Bob George is funky though. Woo.
You need to listen to that again. He's going in on Dead on it. That's all. Negro,
I wasn't feeling. I wasn't feeling.
The home from Minneapolis play it like they all that shit. And then he's clowning. Huh! Well, he started laughing when the rapper.
Okay, Luris Decis. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that terrible. You foul, not foul. You wrong. At one point, Prince heard Tony M was like, "Yeah, that sounds nice."
No Tony M slander on this podcast.
Stop it
right now. Tony M is official. That's one of the homies. We're not having it.
Yeah, he killed it on Sexy MF and Get Off.
We're not having it.
And you know, our fallen soldier Sean Hill. I'm sure he's gonna be rolling over his grave, be saying this, but Jughead is not as bad as I was led.
Jughead is banging.
Oh, flag on the
It's
play.
not as bad as I was led to believe.
Jughead's jamming. Hey,
I'm sorry, brother.
It's not, man. It's not.
Bro.
I mean, is it? I mean, it's no Dear Mama, or I mean, no I Get Around, but
it's Jughead. It's ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just it's a jam song. That's all. Relax. I push jamming too.
Hey, get off Push. Push is all right. Push is all right.
Push.
I push. Get up on this funky.
You know, that was the time.
Wait. And of course, in my opinion, because I just put it up on the Black Music Month, 30 Days of Black Music Month, Gangsta Glam.
Jam.
Tony worked that one. He worked that one. I'll give him props on that.
Man.
Yeah, that was banging. That whole little release was so tight when that came out.
That to me is the best single release ever, in my opinion. If someone got it, I think the only one that might come close to it is the How Do You Want It release. And that's because of Hit 'Em Up. And it had the radio version of California Love.
What's the other one that's on the long form Diamonds and Pearls video? Oh, this is driving me crazy.
Which song?
There's a Tony M song on there.
Call the
Law. That's the cut.
Get ready, y'all.
That's the cut.
Call the law. We shouting you out, Tony. I know you are.
That is the jam there.
Yeah, because you know he's like, I'm about to call this motherfucker right now. Got these fools. He's like, give me Big Sexy and Ampou's number right now. Not now, but right now.
The next time you in Minneapolis, I'm in a celebration. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's happening, partner? Game voice. Had that same energy you had on the podcast.
You said it
was just jokes. I was just talking. Nah.
You said gonna be doing a running man on my ass.
Yeah. You said you had something to say to me. Well,
He's like, I've heard he's the wrong one. So.
Run up. Same with my man TC Ellis. Oh yeah, have that energy when you see him. I guarantee you won't. Wrong one. But anyway, we still taking calls. Y'all can jump in if you got something to say. Salute to Mike. Don't mic us. Oh, we got somebody on the line. Are you there? Hello. Can you hear me? 312?
Yes, I can hear you.
There you go. What's up? What's your name?
My name is Eric. I'm from Chicago.
What's up, Eric?
Yeah, what's up? What's your name? How you doing? How you doing?
I tell you what,
wanted to,
Eric, real quick before you continue, can you turn that down in the background because we can hear it echoing?
Yeah, I did. Can you hear me now?
We can hear you. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Okay. Yeah, the song that I like is on the Girls 6 soundtrack. Count the Days. That song was funny.
Yeah, man. That's from the MPG album, Exodus. Yeah, that is a good song.
No, I thought it was from the Girls 6 soundtrack.
It is on there, but it's originally on the MPG album called Exodus, which did not come out in America. But if you could find that album, it's got you're gonna like it.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to that one. But yeah, that song is funny. It's hilarious, man.
Yeah, it is. Mother, I count the days.
Yeah. He said, "Here's the church, here's the steeple, here's the mother effer that I gotta blow away."
Yeah. Prince was on that one.
So we getting a podcast and a concert?
It was a trip, man.
Yes, he is. Yeah, that's a Girl 6 album. I like the first, even the song Girl 6. I kind of like that too. That was cool. Girl 6.
Yeah. I noticed they played 17 Days on the scene when she went to the club that Madonna owned, when she did that interview with Madonna, but they didn't put 17 Days on the Girl 6 soundtrack, but it was in the movie.
Oh,
I
interesting.
noticed.
Okay. I haven't seen that movie in years, man.
Me neither.
Yeah. I always remember they do pink cashmeres in the movie, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Ew, that's a cut. That's a cut right there, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That one should have been released as a single. Love that song.
Yeah.
Dope. Yeah. Salute to
all right, Bill.
Spike Lee. So, man, thank you for just calling from the Shy.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yep.
Okay.
What about that black on black crime out there, sir? Here
you go.
No,
he's a Trump supporter. Don't worry about what he said.
I got a Dap Chicago.
My dad took me to see Purple Rain at the drive-thru with his girlfriend when it first came out.
Wow, that's back in the day. The
drive-thru.
You said the drive. You meant the drive-in, right?
Yeah, the drive-in.
I don't know. Maybe Chicago they got like a drive-through where you go in and watch the movie on a little TV. And that's a South Side thing. That's
well, let me dap up a couple of Chicago main restaurants. Alinea, yes, 3 Michelin stars, all that, and a bag of chips. If you're out that way, definitely hit them up. And Purple Pig, yes, that's what's happening. Chi-Town got some good grub out there.
We need that promo money, though.
If y'all want to come through in Chicago for pizza, try Giordano's. It's the best you ever had.
Done deal.
Okay.
Done deal.
Let me get a slice. We shouting you out, goddammit.
Yeah.
Well, man, appreciate you calling in.
Good talking to y'all.
You too, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Absolutely. We see y'all out there. What's up to Kanya, Pamela, Greg, Christopher Tracy, Fawn, Stacy Boyd. Hello, you are on the line 816. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Dwayne Woodley, calling from Kansas City, Missouri.
What's up, Dwayne? Kansas City.
KC in the building.
Kansas City, here I come. What's going on?
What's going on, fellas?
Man, nothing shaking but the bacon, as they used to say.
Oh, Lord.
Who's
we just chilling, man.
Who's that?
My man on the Sign of Time, who only real Prince fans know that. But how are you, sir?
I'm doing all right. I just want to give I want to actually say I appreciate all what you do, Mr. Mike. You know, I really like how you do your podcast and you get really in depth with all the Prince stuff. You know.
I appreciate you saying that.
I want to give a shout out. Oh yeah. And I want to give a shout out to the Purple Underground crew, Lenny Beeson, aka L Boogie, P. Ross, LC, and my man Micah Simpson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to tell you my quick. I'm trying to do a story real quick about how I got into Prince.
Okay.
Now, when I was a kid, Michael Jackson was my number one, but I saw him in concert when I was 5, and I heard Prince a lot on the radio, but I didn't really like got into him. And like around 1991 when NWA like kind of like split up and they had Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg doing their thing. All the gangster rap was getting real popular, and Prince came out with that My Name is Prince, and then Sexy MF, and I was like, man, that's whack, man. He's trying too hard to be gangster. And I couldn't feel it. I was like, golly, man, he sucks.
Wow.
And that's how I felt then. And then one day, I was like, maybe I just turned 15, and I snuck in a rated R movie, Girl 6.
Hilarious.
And I was watching the movie, and I was like, all them songs they were dropping in the movie, I was like, this sounds like Prince. And so I nudged the dude right next to me. He was sitting next to me. I was like, hey, bro, is this Prince? He said, sure is, young man. I was like, I didn't know Prince could be this soulful.
Interesting.
I was blown away. And
hold on. Sorry, what was your name again?
My name?
Yeah.
My name's Dwayne.
Dwayne, you said you didn't know Prince could be that soulful?
Yeah, I was like 14, 15 at the time.
He was a kid, man.
It was like 94, 95. I'm originally from Macon, Georgia, so, you know, I thought like Prince was whack. And then I got out of that movie, and my grandma gave me like $10, you know, for allowance. So I went to the record store, and I copped that Girl 6 soundtrack. And I listened to that thing all the way through. I heard Pink Cashmere was on there. Hot Thing. Most of his stuff from the Sound of the Times album. Now, at the time, I thought those were brand new songs, like that came on the soundtrack. And then I listened to it so much that the tape broke, and I was like, I gotta get more Prince. And like, I don't know if God was looking out for me or what, but I was hearing stuff on the radio I'd never heard. Like they dropped on the radio, they dropped that I Hate You. I was like, that Prince? And it was fire. I was like, oh my God, I gotta get some more Prince. And then like a week later, they dropped I never heard it before. It's probably been out for like a couple of years, and they dropped 7 on the radio. I was like, I never heard 7. This is fire. So I went to the record store, and I was like, my grandma gave me some more money, and I would just buy Prince albums. And I got that Sign of the Time, and I listened to it, and I saw most of the songs. Some of the songs that were on the Sign of the Time album were on the Girl 6 album soundtrack, and I was blown away. I was like, holy crap, these songs been out about 10 years, and I thought they were brand new. My mind was blown. After that, Prince was my main man. He was my number one. And it was interesting too. So I was talking about Count the Days. That's a dope album. That's a dope song because you know, if you listen to that song, he's talking about Warner Brothers the whole time. Because he's counting the days to get out of that contract. You know?
Man, I love that story.
And
man,
that whole Exodus album is dope.
Yes, it is.
You guys can feel free to clown me and Dwayne, you too, when he's talking about hearing songs and I have an idea of his Prince. Here, I think it was 95. So at this time, I was 17. I had heard The Most Beautiful Girl in This World for about a good 2 weeks before I realized that was Prince. I thought that was a group especially because it was a falsetto and then, you know, this deeper voice. I thought it was a group until I saw the video. It's like, that was fucking Prince. And, you know, I'm in LA. We ain't got the best disc jockeys. They were never really telling us the name of the song and the artist.
And you calling other people out?
Hey, ain't my fault the song is being played, but they ain't telling you who the name of the song and who's the artist.
Come on, man.
Use your common sense.
There's that.
Well, yeah.
I mean, hey, well, hey, I was like those Warner Brother execs back there, like, damn, this group gonna be fire if they get the opportunity.
Lord.
One more thing about Chicago, I completely forgot. We got people in Chicago. Big Ken, my man, what is going on?
Oh, absolutely. Shout out to Big Ken.
We got people out there.
Dwayne, man, thank you for sharing that story. We appreciate that. We love to hear. I love to hear. You was youngin' back then, but how young people get into it later into the game and discover Prince. That's dope, man. So that's why movies like Girl 6 are important, because you don't know who it's speaking to. So I love it, man. Thank you so much for sharing that. We're gonna let you go, sir.
Hey.
Peace.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for letting me speak, man.
Absolutely. Take care, man. Peace.
I got a quick side note here. These are the travails of being an attorney. Okay. I just got this packet back from the court, a petition, and it says, Mr. Wiggins, the filing fee is incorrect. I'm like, no, I'm thinking, no, it's not. It said the filing fee is $435. Okay. And my client, bless her heart, wrote the check, $4.35.
All righty. Here, I wanted to show a little bit of this
discount
before we get out of here. So this is Little People, Big Prince. I don't know if y'all can see that right.
I like the bouffant here.
Let me jump big for a quick second. This is a kid's book, essentially. I think this is cool. I just wanted to show a few things in here. One thing that I was questioning, I didn't know about. So it's kind of giving you like the story of Prince a little bit.
Who wrote it?
Maria Isabel Sanchez Vergara.
She put in the work. Go ahead.
Y'all can see that. But this part about Prince's story, I guess I forgot about, but apparently they got my man in here. Now, this is supposed to be Prince? So what part of this? Let's see. It says school wasn't his thing, but at the Minnesota Dance Theater, he proved to be a bright student. Prince explored movement and self-expression, longing to mix his music with dance. I didn't know that. I didn't know where that picture at. It's in the book. What do you say? What did Prince say on the Welcome to America? You can't argue with a book or something. Well, maybe you can't.
I mean, if they showed him on the basketball court, I'd be like, okay,
right.
That
to the hoop, y'all.
I mean, what he was. I mean, apparently he took an interest in Misty Copeland as a ballerina. So
there you go.
Some people say he did do dance. Okay, that he was wearing that at the dance back then in the 70s.
I mean, you did see what he did wear. So
the little kids, little black boys back then was wearing that. Maybe it's a Minneapolis thing. I don't know. I'm not judging, but cool book.
Great book.
Came in for Gracie, so we salute.
Oh, nice.
Person who got that. Let me bring the fellas back in. All right. Man, what else we got before we get out of here? Again, the phone lines are open, so you get a chance to jump in real quick. When you call in, make it pick up the pace and something. Let's have some action. Yeah, let's have some callers. I want some. Well, salute to Mike. Mike set the tone early, boy. Salute to Mike. Man, anything else before we get up out of here? Go ahead.
Yes. Two things. And this one I can say publicly in a roundabout manner. On the 26th, I will be sitting down with one of my clients and a certain, let me say, revived record label. If you for sizzle, catch my drizzle.
Death.
So hey, ho, I'm not mentioning any names.
Man, we grown.
Not mentioning any names.
Long as you're not drinking.
What the hell is that?
Drinking that Suge Knight juice, you do.
No. And also the Big Sexy Global Domination Tour resumes in October. I'll be in Vegas at the ABA Sports Entertainment Conference. I'll be in Pittsburgh in December and New York in January.
All
the
right.
takeover continues.
Right on. We got another caller on here. We want to get in. Caller 864. Who are you? Where are you calling from?
Oh, who are the Warriors?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? Who's this?
It's me. I called a few times in the back to show your appreciation for your I got a trucking business. Let me turn off my truck. It's kind of loud. I always listen to you when I'm driving. But when he passed, it was like a big void, and you stepped right in along with your crew there, and you're awesome for doing that. Every time I hear his songs, I grew up hearing them, and we all miss him because he just abruptly passed away. You was there, with your style, leaning back, doing your thing. So I don't think you get enough love for this,
Man,
so
thank you, man.
I know I sound corny, but whatever.
Nah, so we need that kind of energy. So I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, man.
What did Prince say? Love for one another.
I watch you on. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you got it, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be watching your reactions. You're trying to get the community. It's hard to say it in words because the emotions sometimes kick in.
Yeah.
And I could hear in your voice and your crew's voice, like we celebrate him, but it's that feeling is in there, and it's hard. What you're doing is so good because you give us that vision. See, again, I'm sounding corny. Like you're there to kind of help us out. Like he just passed away, and you interview these people, the past management. I don't know how you do it. Like I know you used to be a DJ and all that, but you got like this talent, I guess a Prince talent to kind of bring it out of the folks, bring out the stories and the insight. We really, really, really appreciate that, man.
Oh man, thank you so much. Be clear, I don't want to faking. I was never a DJ, but I'm part of the culture. But thank you, man. You know what? All I can say is that I just try to be as real as we would be face to face, and try to bring that energy and just being honest and being a good person. So hopefully that comes across, man.
And I like the way you called out Big Sexy, but I get him though.
What I do?
He's really smart, man. I know. Yeah.
Big Sexy, he's on the line. He hear you.
Yeah, when did he call me out?
Uh-oh.
You see where you lost him?
No, he's there.
No, I'm here. The one, I'm sorry, did I get the name wrong? I probably got the name wrong. The one looked like Jerome Benton. he said he heard the song "Beautiful Girl in the World." He knows Prince.
Oh, you're talking about Ampou.
Ant.
Why you say it look like Jerome?
Yeah, it kind of look like Jerome Benton. Yeah.
They got jokes.
Phone call for Ant.
Wait, he said I look like Jerome?
Yeah.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Tricky.
No, I'll be Jerome, not Tricky. Tricky was on other stuff.
Tricky, no.
Morris doesn't like it, and I don't like it either.
Obviously, you don't have what it takes to be.
That's a sex symbol. I mean, and that's a sex symbol, so it's all good. I mean,
I guess I will take that too.
Hey.
Pause.
All right, don't get me canceled now.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna send you a super chat, man. We appreciate you so much. I know you've been in here for a while. You want to hang up and all that, all the colors. I don't want to just hang up the line, but yeah, I mean, you guys, man, you guys rock. Y'all so real. There's other Prince podcast and other Prince this and that, but it nothing beats your channel is so real in terms of Prince. Like if there's misinformation, even though it might be misinformation, you still kind of go with it and it kind of strains out without making a person look bad. Like the last first caller, he didn't do much research, and all of y'all just didn't gang up on him. Y'all kind of just gave him that leeway and kind of just corrected him with much love, you know.
Yeah,
and
we gotta give our brothers,
That's
we
so
give
cool.
everybody grace, man. We all been there.
And then on top of that, we all, I will call her we all don't know, and it's always good to let people know in a manner that doesn't embarrass them. Yes, absolutely.
Exactly. And then you can see you got the love for Prince, you got your family in the background. Dean does that sometimes. I know he got kids in the family.
Absolutely.
And you guys just come on here with a lot of love, with pure, like we need to fill that void, that Prince void. And a lot of people try to do it. So some of them are kind of fake. They're just doing it for views. But in here, it's like so very. I mean, you even had Kat talking about how Dean was so real, like compared to the others. I remember that one. There was a real good interview, and she was in there and just saying it, like, "Oh, I heard Dean with the with that music and the trumpets," and I said, "Who's this character?" And she said it. She said, "Oh, she got into Dean because of his true, real persona. So that's how we feel about Dean. And I don't think I think we need to let him know, because I know he does a lot of work. This ain't easy. Doing YouTube I got 2 channels that's monetized. It's not easy. And
shout your channels out real quick, man.
It's like it's all good. It's just my name, Alex Express, Shorts Plus. I do like shorts and some helping other small channels grow. That's my main thing.
Okay.
Just with news information, but a little boring stuff. But I've been doing that for a long time. I just kind of help all the smaller channels grow with organically and all that by
I need to link up with
doing
you.
what it takes. No, man, your channel is, compared to other channels, your channel has a nice steady growth. And what's more important is you got real subscribers versus, some fake subscribers that don't care, versus that. So for me, it's more.
Well, thank you, man. I don't want people think I put you up to this, but thank you so much, man. We do feel it. All of us feel it, and we all thankful for this love. So, man, please keep listening. Work it like a job. Listen, if you want to jump on, just to promote real quick, y'all jump on the Patreon page. You know what I'm saying? That's the great support. Even if you just did $1, you could do that. But Patreon page.
Oh no, I don't. I forgot to look in there, because when I watch you, the algorithm sends me to your. That's what I'm saying. Hit the like button, because this will help.
Absolutely.
Put it out there to the real fans. Yeah, So
absolutely.
Hit that like, guys. Every time y'all come in, like fresh in the start. When y'all watch this video, hit that like, get that video going, because it's gonna bring the Prince fans to the channel, and we need that. We need. Like every time I hear you guys, I feel so good. I know. Again, I sound corny, like a little soft. I don't care. I'm not no gangster. So I'm just being
real. Just real men, honest people. We ain't out here being no gangster. Listen, man. Thank you so much. We're gonna keep it rolling, but man, stay locked in with us, man. Absolutely. What's your name again? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm a hooker. Alex Express. Alex.
Alex.
I'm gonna be checking on your channel consistently, and more. This helps the algorithm it gets your channel out there. We need that, so I'm gonna definitely be not holding back. I'll hit the likes and do all. Hit the
Appreciate you,
chat.
brother.
I'm gonna join your Patreon right now. I know it sounds like I'm a commercial, but this is the only way your channel can grow.
That's right,
man. The only way you get it out there.
Absolutely. Thank you.
No problem.
Right. And salute to Eugene Mason with the super sticker, $10 super sticker. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Man, we're just gonna try to let it go. We'll keep it going a little bit. If you guys gotta tap out. We'll keep it going a little bit. Dwayne said, when I became a Prince junkie, I didn't know who these people. Who I don't know. There were people obsessed with Prince, much as me. Thought I was the only one till I ran into the Perry, Ross, and Micah Simpson videos on YouTube. Purple Underground. I'm following these brothers. I like. Those are some good brothers. That's my. Anytime I go to Minneapolis, and they there, That's family. Instant. I'm at ease. Oh, okay, my people's here. You know, them brothers is good people. Absolutely. Somebody said that
what does it
Peach
look
and
like
Black.
Anthony's face?
It's like he's frozen. Oh, he's like, she better not touch that. I'm gonna beat her. No embarrassing me in front of these people.
Like you know what it is to have a 4-year-old when you trying to do that.
That's why she don't be. Would not be doing the show. That was a good. Oh, somebody mentioned Peach and Black. We've done a collab with them before. You have to go search it. We did a whole show with those brothers, man. Matter of fact, I don't know what's going to come out, but I did a thing today. It was myself, Christy from Mountains in the Sea podcast, the Prince podcast, and my homegirl. I'm trying to find her name of her podcast. I don't want to get it wrong, so I can shout this out. But I'll just say we all clicked up. A lot of people are very cool behind the scenes, and I like to support everybody and try to be a part as much as I can. On the Couch with Andrea J. That's going to be coming out. It's Prince Podcasters.
Cool.
So we talk about how we got into it and why we're doing it. And it was a cool conversation. Very cool. Well, we got another super sticker. I'll make sure we get our people in. Pamela Glass. Thank you so much, Pamela. We
Is that right?
you. Oh, here you go. Well, we appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. That means a lot. Oh, I'm just happy. Just happy.
Anthony is not happy.
Yeah, what's going on over there, man? The shoes
I'm
on
good
too tight.
No, I'm good.
I'm seeing that glare, man.
Over there. That's all. Like,
I'm seeing the death glare over there.
All right. Well, let's see. We get out. Well, see, we can keep going. Should we keep going, or are we guys ready?
Going. Absolutely.
We'll keep going. What time is it?
Let it roll. Let it roll.
Well, we're coming up on. Isn't Father's Day tomorrow?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, right? It is. Yes, it is.
Father's Day song the Prince had was a father's song, right?
Father's song, yeah.
Beautiful. Oh man, everyone's coming with the love right now. I'll make sure we shout them out. Deja, thank you again. Ooh, that's my hometown homie too, if I'm not mistaken. How you say that? Barach?
I'm not trying it.
I can butcher Spinoza.
You're on your own with that one.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. I think I see one of the legends in here. Let me pop him in. Micah Simpson.
Mr. Simpson.
Yes, sir. We got love for y'all. I saw you got your Gold Experience album today, Record Store Day. So salute to you. But yeah, Father's Day. And I think you can't talk about Prince. Actually, you couldn't have a Prince without the influence, one way or the other, of his dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, his dad literally, that was the name of his dad's group, right? And it's in the book, Prince Rogers Trio. Named his son Prince. Dad was a musician. Of course, with son or kid don't want to follow in their parents' footsteps. Oh, my dad, he can play piano. Oh, if I can get on there and play, I can impress him and show him, don't touch that piano. Oh, okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be better than you. See the influences of the dad stuff in Prince's Purple Rain. The dad character plays a huge role in that movie, right? It's part of the whole narrative. You gonna get married? Ever get married? Write them down. Write them.
Don't I keep the heat on?
Yeah, don't I? His dad was that. I don't see y'all. That's what y'all do. I don't do it like that. We don't have to. That was his dad's energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, don't keep the heat on. You're a goddamn sinner.
I swear, but before I leave this earth, I'm gonna have to use that. Don't I keep the heat on?
Lord.
He's crazy.
It doesn't really work in Southern California yet. Come on now.
But the dad character was such a part. You know, I guess salute to was it Albert Magnolia? Whoever wrote that. Magnolia, to see like, yeah, I got to include that aspect. I don't know if that was in the idea before he came on board, but that's important. Like that dad thing was so important, even just in real life. Y'all can say what you want to say. Larry Graham is a father image type. You know what I'm saying? Like the older brother coming in, mentoring the youngin, giving some game.
You can't overstate that type of influence on people, because everybody who knows me knows that my mentor, Judge Jimmy Long, was that for me. He took me under his wing, and he did not have to. I'm just knucklehead, and he took me under his wing, and he gave me that guidance and friendship and wisdom that I will always treasure. So anyone who provides that and receives that, it's a great thing. It really is.
And in the early times, like in Purple Rain era to Parade, you saw Prince and his dad. They was together.
Yep.
His dad was around. He made sure his dad was around. Now, well, his dad was yeah. Nobody's perfect, but that's his daddy, and he made a point to have his daddy be around him. I don't think that really. I don't know if there's ever been a real conversation, or people at the spotlight and they talk about stuff. But yeah, we're not gonna just let that go by. Like, yeah, that's a huge influence on Prince. Like I said, however you want to, how you swing it. I was gonna try and bring up something here. Let's see if this will work. Give me a second. I'm doing it on the fly. Now this article's title is goofy, but I'm gonna show the picture.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's
East Side Mob.
Is that his pops on the right?
Yeah, he like looking at it. Yeah, say something stupid to me. You wanna run up?
You're giving that Anthony glare. That's what it is.
That's my boy. Goddamn.
He kind of giving that like, this nigga think he can fly.
I taught him well. He's trying to out. But I love that Prince had his dad dressing the same. Like, oh, I got you, Dad. Don't worry. Yo, get him his gear.
With that suit that he wore at Purple Rain, I was just like, I would. That's when, if they ever do the movie, the biopic, and they find someone to be Prince, I want the scene where Prince hands his dad that suit. I want to know how that worked. Because I know he had to look at him like,
the hell?
You playing right?
I mean, back then that was the look. I mean, Prince was a fashion dude. He probably was like, "Oh,
Prince, he made it work.
You done hooked me up. I'm about to kick it." Hey. I mean, man, he made sure his dad was looking tight, man. That's dope. I'm sure there was issues just like any other parents or family and stuff, but that's his dad, man. So we just showing love, Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can get another one in here real quick. But yeah, his dad was a huge impact. Can't take nothing away from that, man. I don't know if this will come out right.
And I think the other thing we got to... Yeah, I'm sorry. Look at that outfit. Come on, bruh.
Hey, man. That was the style back then, though.
And he walking like, I know this boy ain't got me in his bush.
Oh, shit. He was probably... Where was the picture? Well, I'm not going to try and find it, but it was on the Under the Cherry Moon premiere party. What was old girl's name? Was it Devin something? She was the Playboy playmate. And she was Prince's dad's date. I mean, she was probably dating Prince, but he got you. This you tonight. That's you. You. I get a bad one. I get a bad one, son. He was like, like you a fool. It's like, man, Dad, I got a few. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna be out here looking Yeah, so salute to Prince's dad, man. Yeah, we're not gonna let that. And salute to Kid 3366. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Appreciate you, man. Devin DeVasquez, is that her name? She had a book out. I read that a few years ago. It's interesting. I'm surprised that it hasn't been like re-put out or something, because for all those who would probably be, I don't like my dad, they probably be, how could she put him out there like that? Stay light.
It might be optioned. We don't know.
Yeah, I think, yeah, it's probably on Amazon. I think I read it on the Amazon Kindle. You probably find it.
Yeah.
But yeah, salute to the fathers out there. Absolutely. Yeah. Anything? You guys got anything else?
Prince related? Not so much.
You got 15 minutes to talk about what's not Prince related. What is that? What you got?
Yeah, Mr. Emmy Awards. What's up, man?
Latest episode of Obi-Wan.
Dope. Yeah.
I think we saw Darth Vader, another side of Darth Vader, where I was like, that dude is a bad mofo, and I don't see how Obi-Wan stayed away from him and escaped as much as he did. I had to laugh my ass off at Reva and her attempt trying to assassinate Darth Vader and him just playing jazz hands with her.
that clowning.
You know, that actually kind of reminded me like the Kung Fu, you know, just doing this thing, just trying to gracefully just blocking her moves. And I'm just like,
he was doing her Morpheus style.
Yes.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
that was just cold-blooded. And you know, low key, I could see Reva being mad at Obi-Wan again. It's like she initially felt abandoned by Obi-Wan because like, where were you to protect us from him? And now it's like she got used by Obi-Wan to escape.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw that, I was like, he's manipulating you, taking this L, right?
My man Dwayne in the chat said, I haven't seen the latest episode yet. Don't spoil it. Dwayne, log off now. It's been out a couple days now. Come on now.
Yeah. So, you know, props to the Star Wars universe. I'm enjoying Star Wars folk, Lucas. I'm enjoying this series, and they've set a high bar. I mean, they said it with Mandalorian. They kind of took a step back with Book of Boba Fett. And, you know, now they've exceeded it again with Obi-Wan. So it's like Billy said, you better kick ass or else.
Yeah. Salute to
yeah, go ahead.
I'm just say baby. Baby said, keep up the great work. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Deja, Deja, call in again. Go ahead and call right now. I'm gonna punch you in. Make sure you get in. Pause.
See, here you go.
Make sure you get through. He said Star Wars, stay making. Oh, yeah. What's up, Dana? Greg, Eugene, here we go. Is that Deja?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
Good. I'm good. How are you guys?
Oh, we're having a good time. We're having a ball tonight. You know?
Yeah, I guess I had to trick off more money to get you to answer my call.
No, come on. So the thing is, when there's other people on the line, if I answer, then I'll kick them off. So you're hilarious.
Yeah, I try not to call when you guys are talking. I try to wait till you're done finishing your sentences before I called, but I wasn't getting through for some reason. I thought you might have turned your phone off or whatever.
No, not at all. No. You as much as you've been on the show, you're part of the show at this point. So you gotta stay calling in.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Green Eyed Baby. Is that Green Eyed DL?
Oh, I didn't even read what that said. I just was like,
man? Come on.
Let me give her props. So we'll get into that. But so Deja, was gonna ask you. Oh, did you pick up the Princess and the Revolution thingamajigger?
I didn't buy the physical copies, but I do have Spotify where they had released the remastered concert playlist. So I did check that out. I'm waiting for them to put the concert footage back on YouTube because they keep uploading concert footage and then they're taking it down.
This is
and
a
I don't
business,
like that. It's
and you
very
ain't too
annoying.
far gone to see that yet.
Yeah,
You already know.
I know.
I feel you though.
Yeah, but I am waiting for like Diamonds and Pearls and like other concerts to be put up and remastered and stuff because I want to watch those as well in the future.
Okay. Are you digging since you're listening to it on Spotify? Are you liking it or?
Yeah, I think it's nice. I like it how he plays the songs live in the concert. I think it's really cool. It would have been a great experience to have actually gone to his concert back in the day, but I wasn't even around, so fortunately I missed that on that. But
damn,
I like it. I like it a lot.
I hear you. I had one of my thoughts this morning, and I was like, what if there's a time in the future, like how everybody is getting like plastic surgery or BBLs and all that kind of stuff. Well, what if there got to a point where the big thing was that people got plastic surgery to actually look like famous people? Like it got that ridiculous, and there was like a person like, oh, I'm just gonna get full on Prince. Like, and that'd be so crazy.
Oh, I'm sure they're doing that now because with Michael Jackson, there's a lot of people who are getting surgery to look like Michael Jackson. So I would imagine you have people who are trying to do that with Prince. Because I have seen some Prince impersonators. I call them Prince knockoffs, but they kind of they do resemble him a lot. And I almost, they would fool me a little bit when I would see their pictures. But then when I actually take a hard look, I'm like, no, that's not Prince. But they are, there are some ones out there that probably are doing that.
Interesting. Well, Deja, thank you so much for super chats, for the support, for the phone call, for always showing up when we go live. I really appreciate
you. Yep, all the time.
All right, take it easy.
Okay, you too.
All right, bye-bye. All right. Baby is back with $5. She says, please address the people in the revolution trying to make it seem like Prince wouldn't make it without them.
I need to know the context of this because I haven't heard that.
I think I can jump on this a little bit.
Go ahead.
In a lot of recent interviews, I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus, hopefully, but a lot of people lately, well, I wrote such and such. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I wrote that. Get out of here. When a person has left us, all these stories come out and that was really me playing such and such. No, I ain't with it. Now conversely, on the other end, someone like, and I got to hype our own podcast here, the interview we did with Eric Leeds, all the credit in the world. Eric, I'm not saying, I don't use the phrase Eric knew his lane, like something like that. But Eric was really open about what he did, what he brought to it, what he liked, what he didn't like. He was just honest about it. He didn't come out there and say, well, I happen to write girls and boys. That was me. No. He did his thing and was really open about it, had a great time with us. And that's who I would listen to. A lot of this recent things about, oh, I wrote Manic Monday. Really? Stuff like that.
Who are you talking about?
I'm not mentioning any names. Manic Monday.
I don't know. I wasn't there. So all right. Well, I don't know how to answer that question because, that's not, people can feel how they want to feel.
This is true
about stuff,
Well, for me,
and with Prince, I'll just say with Prince, I assume that he wrote it, but at the same point, I wasn't there either, so I don't know. I know that there's been times when he said he's done stuff, and it might be somebody else, or vice versa. Those things can happen. I would imagine with Prince, there's always a lot of jamming going on, and people would do a certain little lick or a riff that might be dope, and probably don't think nothing of it, and then maybe they come back to rehearsal the next day or something, and he done took that little thing and made a
whole
hit.
song out of it. Yeah.
What did Jay-Z that one line say?
You made it a hot line. I made it a hot song.
Hot song, yeah. Like he was probably doing that all day, and that's just his genius. Like he can take them little pieces and so maybe there's that kind of stuff going on. You know, it is what it is. What it is.
And then we have to take a look at.
And thank you, Alex.
Hopefully this isn't blasphemous, but I mean you got to take a look at how people produce the music, because you look at James Brown and all the stuff that he did. He collaborated with a lot of those people. The funky drummer, he wasn't the one on those drums, but that's what they say the most sampled drum beat ever. But that wasn't him. And then you look at Dr. Dre with the G-Funk. They say a lot of those productions was ghost produced or collaborated with Daz. But the thing was, and much like with the Revolution, he's working with them. He's hearing stuff and tweaking it. Kiss, hey, this is just demo. And then he goes to David Rifkin and Maserati, and then he takes that and he's like, I didn't hear that. Well, let me go ahead and tinker with this, and now he got a hit. Stop it. Really? Anyway.
All right.
So the thing is, like, until Dre and James Brown and Prince put that stank on it, it ain't James Brown. It ain't a Dre beat production. It ain't a Prince song production.
All right. My girl, she said, I'm gonna get my singing on. I don't know what he's talking about. All right. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up at this point. Brother gotta eat. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this was impromptu. First of all, before we get out of here, let me give props to these two brothers here, Ampou, Big Sexy. This was not planned. Literally just shot a little thing in the Discord. These brothers jumped in, whatever they was doing, and came in here and put in some work. So we got to give a round of applause to these two brothers. Clap it up in the chat. All right. We want to thank all of the callers tonight who called in. I know people be nervous sometimes, but we appreciate you. The fact that we could have callers is a blessing. Well, it's not. I don't take that lightly. Y'all taking your own personal time to come in here and watch us and interact with us. We appreciate that. And I hate to almost say appreciate it because we say it so long, but I really do. Like, thank you. You know, because you could be doing a lot of other things. With that, we're always here because we love Prince. We celebrate Prince's music. That's why we're here. So we're not going to never forget that. So salute to that brother for putting in that work and just connecting all of us like this, how we are connected tonight. It's a Saturday. We worldwide with this. So much love. And yo, as I always said, work it like a job. We'll see you next time. Peace. All right.